or what can be done is that how the AIIMS Devghar can take the leadership role. I sincerely feel that all the AIIMS which have been established in the country, they have a primary mandate to provide leadership role to all the neighboring medical colleges. Like, say, in many fields. So they have a more important role. Like in AIIMS Delhi, where I worked, we provided services to the neighboring state, Haryana, Punjab, UP, Bihar. So all these patients come to us. So that's a very important issue is that the AIIMS should provide the technical leadership to the state in which they are located, plus the neighboring states. And people in medical colleges in the state look upon the AIIMS to provide them the technical guidance and leadership role in different activities. Now, these guidelines have been shared with you, sir, and we have also tried to share it with all the participants so that they are aware about it. Now, in any medical college, including AIIMS, all medical colleges have three responsibilities. Number one is a teaching and training of MBBS students, DM students, PhD scholars, and other paramedical functionaries, which usually is a part of the any medical college, like nursing colleges and so on and so forth. The second most important component is service component, which includes clinical services. And second one, which is important, is guidance to the national programs. Like being with AIIMS, we started the National Goiter Control Program, ICDS program, National Deafness Control Program. So we started this program because we were the only one at particular point of time. Now it is the AIIMS. They have to provide the local leadership, local guidance, implementation of technical issues related to any program. Because when it comes down to making these guidelines, but local adaptation is very important for implementation of these programs. As Devghar, we have large number of tribal population. We do not know what are their area-specific issues. Say, for example, just previous speaker just spoke about the tribal population. We do not have data. Honestly, we do not have data on the tribal population because their lifestyle is different, their food is different, their physical activity is different. We do not know what is the prevalence of NAFLD in them and what is the prevalence of all associated NCDs amongst them. So this is something which is required. Third is the research component, which is important. As a part of the postgraduate teaching, we provide all the MD students to undertake certain thesis protocol, certain DM students have to undertake protocols, research protocols. And then also we have the single center and the multi-participation, the multi-centric study. Like the faculty can put in the ad hoc projects through ICMR, DBT, DST. They can also be part of this multicentric study, which are being initiated by the Government of India or by some other institutions, because they think by virtue of AIIMS that the best expertise available in that region is with AIIMS. Now, if you look at the proposed operational guidelines, So whenever we have just talked about the patient comes from ASHA to ANM uh, to sub-center to PSC to CSC and comes to a district. Now, once the district level expertise are limited, it is presumed that the medical internists who are there in the AIIMS, they would be able to take care of the management of these fibrosis cases, cirrhotic cases, those who are bound to go to the higher level of fibrosis or cirrhosis. These cases have to be managed at the tertiary care level. Now, what is important over here is that these guidelines are essentially for the district and below. Under the National Health Mission, a large amount of funds are available for the district and below. The medical colleges comes under the state government. Now, the state government has to ask money under the program implementation plan that we need this much of money to be implemented, whether it is research, service, training, and so on and so forth. So now, but there's a catch over here. AIIMS are the central institutions. And these central institutions, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is directly supporting. And Mr. Vishal Chauhan Saab, Joint Secretary, we had some discussions. So they say that they have autonomousity in procuring the equipment, procuring the supplies, procuring the training, conducting the training in these areas. And according to him, they have full freedom and full support of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in implementing the NAFLD activities. Now, as the document says, that they are going to be a National Center of Excellence, which can be at any AIIMS. And then secondly, they have to have regional center of excellence. This is again still the fluid situation, whether we'll have one state level center of excellence or we will have one for 3-4 regions. This has not been decided, but it is important that these institutions, the state levels, regional center of excellence should be established for implementation of all the activities. Now, as I mentioned to you, that we also have in this particular document the capacity building, training of the staff. Now, what has been decided is basically that if you look at there would be master trainers who would be trained at the national level, that is by the NIHFW, NHSRC, DGHS, they will train the master trainers. And then we have the state level trainers that would be trained by the master trainers. And then once you have the state level trainers, they would be clinicians involved in the management of NAFLD. And usually we feel that the AIIMS would be the center which would have the clinician par excellence, who would be the best person to train. The district level, the CSC level doctors and district level doctors would train the sub-center and the PSC level functionaries. Now, this is something very important, and this is a cascade model which has been thought of, that we have the national level trainers, state level trainers, district level trainers. So all the training can be undertaken and the capacity of the functionaries can be improved upon. Apart from that, what is important is that under the NPCDCS program, these capacity building training are being undertaken and they are being developed. Now, what is to be done is that we have to ensure that, sir, if you write a letter to Dr. Swasti Charan requesting them that you would like to be, AIIMS Devgarh would like to be the nodal center for training of the NPCDCS along with the NAFLD, then it would be taken up on the priority basis, and we'll pursue it as much as possible. So these are some of the things which I thought of sharing with all the participants and to the medical college faculty of Jharkhand, as well as AIIMS Devghar. Now this is open for discussions. So if you have any suggestions, we can take it up and record them in our minutes. Thank you, sir.